Hey everybody, and welcome back to Superman Crypto. Your host Superman in the house. As you guys know, I've been very busy with Polstein and not only doing coverage, but also getting my own position set up for Polstein since it is the beginning. It's a really good place to be. Now we're going to get into Xen Crypto update. It's been a couple of days since I've done an update, so let's get into it. We've got a very exciting launch of XenDoge coming up in about 12 hours and 40 minutes, I think, 11 a.m. Eastern Time Saturday. So we're going to check out that. And get into it all. So don't forget to subscribe, like, smash that button, bell button as well, and get your comments, and I'll respond to all the comments. All right, let's get into it, folks. Let's bring up the price chart here on Xen on Ethereum, and of course here we are. We've got a price pump. It's pumping, and of course we didn't get the price pump on Fenix. We did get stabilization during the Fenix launch on Ethereum, but we have got, excuse me, we have got the Xen on Ethereum, XenDoge launching in about 12 hours and 40 minutes. So that's coming up, and we've got a nice little price bump here up to 3,000 people getting ready, I guess, for the XenDoge launch. It's got the big gamification. We're going to talk about that later on, so stay tuned. Now we've got the price up 27.5% on the 24 hours. We've got 3.1 million liquidity volume in there, and we've got the 185 buys, 60% buy trades, and 69% buy volume, 1 million over 480,000. So looking pretty good is the chart there. Looking back at our Fibonacci, let's do the log scale there. We're back over the 78.6, moving up there pretty nicely, and a nice little move today. So pretty good. Let's get into DXN quickly. Obviously, DXN's been the first big protocol outside the Xen NFTs. And of course, we can see the price here is currently at $16.10. So it did break down from this $20 to $30 range, but bouncing back a little bit today. It is down a negative 13% on the 24-hour compared to yesterday. Got down as low as $13.48 there on a DXN. That's a DBZN, of course. 370,000 liquidity, 198 buyers, so 70% buys, but the sell volume there 52%, 306 for over 290 in the DXN wrapped ETH pair. Moving to Exelon there. Obviously, to get Exelon, you have to burn DXN. And of course, pretty low liquidity there, less than $1,000, and a little not much happening there, but down 10%. Had some pretty volatility yesterday. So go to the daily on this. Make sure we get the right list. There's the daily there. Let's log that chart. There's the daily there. So pretty crazy stuff there on Exelon. Let's jump over to the Fenix site. Of course, I'm gonna have to switch over to the Ethereum one. That is the latest one that we've launched. Polygon Ethereum launched at the moment. So let's refresh that. And we've had lots of updates. So Binance Smart Chain is alive as well, from the looks of it. That snuck in there while I was not covering the Xen. Pretty cool. Let's have a look at the reward at the moment. That is ticking away. 14 days and 14 hours to go for that first flush reward for the Ethereum. But let's have a look at Polygon. That must be pretty imminent. It was 3 weeks. Remember, 3 weeks stand down. So let's have a look at Polygon Network. Let's see where we got here on Polygon. Bam. Polygon. Oh my goodness, it's imminent. So in 14 hours time. So that's just after the XenDoge launch. The first flush rewards for Fenix. There's 118 million Fenix in there at the moment. So that'd be exciting. The first big payday for the Fenix stakers there. There's 633 million on the Polygon there. Very exciting. Cool. Let's have a look back on the Ethereum there. Have a quick look at that. And we can see there's 19 million Fenix in the reward. 14 days and 14 hours to go for that. 15 million Fenix has been issued at the moment. Pretty cool. Now, we're going to jump through to the Fenix price chart. This is Fenix on Xen on the Ethereum there. So Fenix Xen. We've got a price here of 2.4 cents at the moment from the looks of it. And it's up 19%. Low volume. Liquidity is not too bad, 42K, but not huge. But not, baby small either. 56% buys, 9 trades, and 4,008 volume there. So it's very thin liquidity. It's going to move up and down pretty volatile there, but that is moving along. A lot better than the liquidity on Polygon last time we checked. All right, so let's check out the Xen Dashboard. We're almost at 11, just under 11 trillion liquid supply. Remember, we used to be down on the sort of 8 trillion mark when we were, or 7.7 trillion, 7.5 trillion. Yeah. Sort of down that range when we had the first big price pump in the Xen chart back here when we were pumping up here. We had it down in that 7.5 to 8 trillion range. That is now up at 11 trillion with all those big mints. We had the two big twin candles. Remember, they were about 330 30 billion Xen. They've both come out. So we've pretty got a clear road for about 30 days in front of us, which is kind of neat. Staking is okay. It's just under 1.8 trillion. I think it reached just over 1.8 trillion yesterday or the day before. It's down a little bit there. Let's have a look at the key burning measures here. Here on the Xen Turbo dashboard. We got the Fenix there at 190 billion burned. That's a little bit underwhelming, but hey, we got the XenDoge coming up. Fenix is still moving along, so that's fine. We'll have XenDoge pop up on this chart soon. Very, very exciting. You can do DBZen and XenFTs are the big burners, followed by Fenix and then XenKnights. Of course, we're going to cover XenKnights later on the listings of XenKnights. We can see the burn rate at the moment, which is pretty cool. And the burn ratio at 28.43%, which is not bad. What else are we going to say about that? Let's get into the burning trend. This is a bit new too. They've really updated this. Pretty nice. Let me miniaturize that a little bit there so we can see the burns. So yesterday we had 2.3 billion burn through Fenix and 30 billion through DBZen. Then the day before that we had 46 billion there burned as well. So that is not too bad. What day is that? The 18th. So the 18th we had 46 billion burn through DBZen. So you can see the total burns at the moment is here. So we're going to add obviously a XenDoge launch into there. So we'll have more burning mechanisms, and XenDoge looks pretty exciting. So not bad there. What else we got going here? They've even got sound effects on the fire, by the way, if you haven't heard that, sound effects there. We've got about 30 Gwei at the moment. Polstein probably helping with the lower Gwei. And of course, people are able to mint more Xen on the Ethereum chain. Very, very cool. Let's have a look. Yeah, the cost of a global rank there has definitely come down a lot from that $14 high down into the $5 and $8 range. Very cool. And we got the supply changes there. There's another view of it as well. So stake was down 64 billion on the 19th. So that's come out of the stake. So it was over 1.8 trillion that's come down, and the burn yesterday 30 billion. Not bad there. So still net gains on the supply. That day before though, on the 18th, we had those big twin sisters come out. So net supply 398. That was the second big candle. 395 billion added to liquid supply, sitting at 59.65, just under 60%. That's kind of cool. We've been able to hold that, but we haven't been able to manage to hit that 50% yet, but still not over 60%. That's good news. All right, let's jump into the future mints. We've got 104.7 trillion future mints, but we're only really caring about the next 30 days. And you can see it actually, it's not too bad. You know, if we can start burning 100 billion a day, we're really going to start churning through liquid supply and, of course, burning through these future candles for a while. We've got 131 billion here on the 28th of May, and we've got on the 5th of June, we've got 167 billion. Other than that, it's not too bad. The rest of the other times, there's probably 5 candles or so over 100 billion. The rest of them, we've even got some small candles around 43 billion coming out. So that's going to take some pressure off the circulating supply. And we've got XenDoge about to launch in the next 12, 13 hours, which is pretty cool. Let's jump over to the Xen, of course, the Xen Pub. Here it gives us a lot of dashboards. You can kind of see the trends here. We've obviously got Fenix now, which is pretty exciting. And we talked about all those burns, so we're not going to look at that today. Let's have a look at the DBZen burn here, just a bit more detail. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom here, have a look at the trend. That's your trend there on the DBZen, which is pretty cool. And we can see yesterday 33 billion and then 40 billion before that. So not too bad. Let's look at the current cycle. Looks like we've got 6 billion as the top player at the moment. $11,000, 26. So that's 26,000. Looks like it's 127 on the reward pool at the moment. So you know that's going to get arbitraged. Let's look at the Gwei. Man, the Gwei's come down so dramatically, back down to more reasonable levels. 30 Gweis here, 29 Gweis. Very cool to see that. And that means that the protocol gets to do another ramp up. So we're going to see another ramp up here, get another mountain. We will see, obviously, competition with Fenix and XenDoge as well. And then, of course, today at the moment, we've got 10.2 billion so far with 11.5 hours to go until the cycle finishes. We've got 22 people in there at the moment. And, of course, we're on day 59. Can you believe 59? Almost 2 months. One more day after this. Jumping over to some of the news around Polstein, of course. And this is a comment by MemeRise, which Jack Levin retweeted. It says, I completely agree with Jack Levin replacing Xen copy with PHEX or PXen. So obviously, Xen got copied over, the Ethereum got copied over to Polstein based on the May the 10th at 10:30 at night. That was the fork. and of course Jack decided to relaunch Xen, and of course PZen there has been relaunched on the Pulse chain. So that makes that new token really the one you should be playing with rather than the copied version. Gives everyone an opportunity to mint from the beginning of Pulse chain and not come in as whales from the fork. PZen is via crypto period. Fork Xen would not have been. So there is some important stuff there. Remember that. Don't go for the old one. Go for the new PZen. There is the new PZen chart at the moment on this is the ratio to let's have a look here. This is the ratio on Pulse chain. This is on PulseXDex, and of course you got 5 zeros 1300 is the price at the moment. It's got pretty thin liquidity, $7,000. I'm sure that's going to increase as more PZen comes to the market. Remember, it's a new contract and people are mostly minting long. So yeah, we've got what 2.8 billion PZen and about 18.4 million Pulse wrap Pulse there in there at the moment. So quite cool. Give it a little rocket there. Ooh, can you hit the rocket? Yeah, there we are. There's a little rocket. All right, so kind of cool there. Down 15%, but it's very volatile at the moment. Small liquidity, and you can see the number of players. A lot of buys and sells on there. We'll be watching this one pretty soon, closely. Obviously, good potential for these protocols to launch on there. Look forward to on Pulse Chain DBZen launching. What else is probably going to launch? Fenix launching. What else would launch? XenDoge launching. All the protocols launching. Pretty cool. Look forward to those coming up. It's going to help a lot. All right, moving on to the Pulse Chain ramp here. We can see that the 12. Let's go to the Pulse chain and let's go to the ranks down here. We can see that on Pulse chain, the amount of ranks that are on there with the Pulse chain launch of PZen is 3 million so far. We've got 7% EAA, so the early bonus, and that's pretty cool. What else? Max term 422 days. That's pretty much it on there. So obviously NFTs and stuff like that, you can get onto that. So very cool. Right, another chain added to the mix. There we are, and so we're going to get some of the news here. We've obviously got market calendars. XenDoge is launching on Ethereum on Saturday, May the 20th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I think that's in about 12 and a half hours or from when I'm actually recording this. So pretty cool. I was able to connect to XenToshi ETH, and I'm working on having XenPub stats ready to release. So that's on the XenPub dashboard. Very cool. And of course, we've got XenDoge marking the calendar. Mark your calendars and get your Xen ready because XenDoge is launching on Ethereum 20th of May at 11 Eastern time. Mint it on XenDoge.network, which is pretty cool. So we're going to pull that up actually. And it goes to the light paper there. We have gone, I think we have read through the light paper on this channel. You can definitely check that out. It's going to be on XenDoge. Very exciting to see that. So kind of cool. Burn 1,000 Xen, you receive 1 XenDoge. The early bonus, of course, 1,500%. Total Xen burned and so on. Total donated, etc. So it's going to be fun to see that. This is on X1 DevNet, but it's going to be launching, I believe, on Ethereum. So it's pretty cool. All right, what else? We're going to go there. Yeah, launching on Ethereum. So that's just the testnet I just showed you. Very cool. So lots of cool stuff happening here. XenZoo is excited about that. Of course, XenDoge, very curious about this tokenomics in action. Obviously, with that big 1,500% bonus early on. We've got XenZoo there with the ladies at the Bitcoin conference from looks at in Miami. What else? Amazing work. Highly recommended tracking the Doge stats via the VenPub there. So that's really cool to see that on there. We're going to pull that up in a second. And that is the highlights from that. So XenDoge there looking really cool with the website. And that's about to launch. That's huge. Could be potentially huge with the big 1,500% bonus. We're going to talk about that in a minute. What else there? Let's get actually up to that straight away. We've got Joseph here. I think we've got some details here. Let's get into that. XenDoge, Xenon, gasless moves is going to be coming as well. Deployment roadmap next week on Polygon, 2 weeks from now, BSC and Avalanche, and then 3 weeks from now, Ethereum. So that's going to help with the gas issue, right? So that's very exciting to see that. And you can see the depth of that as well. So that's Xen. That's going to help with the gas prices, obviously. Mint Xen with gasless claims. Very cool. It's going to be super popular. And that's really great. So lots of really big developments there. What's the launch roadmap ahead from DBZ and crypto? Polygon next week, and BSC and Avalanche, and of course Ethereum there. That's for the Xenon. Looking cool. What else we got going on there? Happy to see the XenDoge stats page up, which is nice. You can click on that and pull up the XenDoge dashboard page, which is cool. And we can see that's going to be fun. That's on X1 chain, so it's not yet on live. So another X1 demo there. What else? We see a lot of Xen orders driving the Xen price up on Ethereum. The buy volume is just one of the pools. Xen wrapped ETH, we looked at it, of course, with a selling volume of 400. Is this prep before XenDoge tomorrow? Looks like it, doesn't it? Looks like it. Now, we see this is the big bullishness about the XenDoge tokenomics. And, of course, all you need to know for the XenDoge release tomorrow, the first 15% of supply minted, that's 7.5 billion XenDoge, is going to get 1,500% bonus. So it's got this big bullish at the beginning. I'm very, very excited. So that would equate to 500 billion Xen burned. So we're going to see some massive, absolute massive price pumps on the Xen here. We're going to see this massively pump up in this period. We're going to see some big green candles. We will see. It's going to be fun to see that play out. So that's kind of cool. What else there? I think that's it. So let's jump over to Joe Blau. Joe Blau's been posting out a lot of stuff around the Fenix, of course. They had some new data into the Fenix protocol. You've got the learn, burn, and earn. So you've got more details about the payout now, future payout. So you can see all those details, extra details that you can see. Pretty cool. What else do we got going in there? Fenix community. Member just submitted an awesome feature to Fenix. Now you can see the stats totals for all your active and deferred in stakes. So they got all this extra data in here. Pretty cool. So definitely check that out if you're in the Fenix protocol. Total those new columns. And here's the schedule for tomorrow. Going to be amazing. This is 46 minutes ago, posted by Joe Blau. XenDoge launch, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, 3 p.m. GMT, 8 a.m. PT time. Stream starts. So we're going to be starting a stream there, which is going to be pretty cool. Then Fenix launch on Binance. That's the same day tomorrow. And then Fenix on Polygon as well. And a pool party, the first payment, remember, coming up in 14 hours. That's exciting for that. So the first big payouts. So lots of cool stuff happening there. That's on Joe Blau's, so not bad as well. Tomorrow, the first Xen pool party is happening on Polygon. Reward from the party only paid the stakers. Only one person flushes the pool, but the whole community wins. Isn't that cool? So lots of cool stuff happening here, folks. Finally, just to wrap it up, the BRC XenKnights, have been, there's only 100 of these. They have been put on Magic Eden in terms of buying and selling, and here they all are. Pretty cool. And I think the minimum floor price is 1 BTC or something like that. I'm just having a look at the floor. Yeah, floor is 1 BTC. 0.99 BTC is the floor price, the bottom price. So they're all up and running. Really exciting to see this on Magic Eden. I may have a special one coming in here as well. So special collection coming on here. So stay tuned. That's on Magic Eden. I'll leave the link in the video description. Well, lots of cool stuff, folks, happening. And the XenDoge is imminent. So, and of course, so is the Fenix. Big news for Fenix. And of course, Xenon next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.